love. Hi, lady. What are you doing? Come eat. Go help yourself. Hey, folks, out over here at Buck's place, um, nobody's nobody's here except Libby. I did have Yen over here when I first popped in. So, just real quick, I already put the food down, but I wanted to tell you guys something about raccoons. Don't turn the channel. You've not heard me say this before. So what you have heard me say is the three primary reasons that I can't stand the raccoons. Number one, and these are really in no order. Number one, it costs me more money. I have to put dry food down to protect the cats from having their feeding stations interrupted. Okay, that's number one. Number two, they mess up the cats' water, which is critical that they have that, but they make it all dirty and nasty and undrinkable for the cats, and that, to say nothing about they ransack the food and all that. Sometimes even if I put dry food down, they still do it, okay? And three, their aggressiveness, their physical aggressiveness towards the cats. And we saw that again with Sai losing his eyeball. I gotta go up to Libby here, turn the light on. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Go eat. Okay. So that's the three primary reasons. Well, Cat Chick, it's her birthday, by the way. This is the early morning hours of Wednesday, January 11th. But you can see there's a raccoon right there, and I've got some dry food off to the side. So, Cat Chick did some research. Now, keep in mind, we're not experts. We have a lot of knowledge that we've gained. We were ignorant of community cats and everything. We were cat lovers, but we didn't know about community cats until 16 years ago, okay? And we've learned a lot in those 16 years, and we're still learning. But there's something that we didn't know about until she looked it up today. She cross-referenced her information, and this is probably something that veterinarians and all that are well aware of, but I don't think the public is, because we certainly didn't know. So it turns out raccoons are one of the primary carriers of feline distemper. Now, what is feline distemper? It's also known as Panaluke for short, and that is deadly. It's not a guaranteed death sentence, but there's a high mortality rate for cats that contract panleukemia. It's highly contagious, and it is something that literally can wipe out the cats within 24 hours. Okay. So the cute and cuddly, aw, it's just a raccoon that's hungry type of people that come on my page can, as they said in Happy Days, you can sit on it. This is concerning because I have had to deal with panleukemia at my own house. And coincidentally, timing it out by, pulling cats out of a situation, pulling them out of a site. So who's to say that a raccoon did not give a cat distemper, and then I bring that panleukemia to my house? So it's upsetting. And so how do they catch it? They catch it through saliva. So if a raccoon is eating off of their dry food or out of their wet food, or like right now, Libby's enjoying some leftover Costco chicken that I had there. But like this raccoon, when they get into their dry food, if that raccoon is a carrier, the cat can catch it from eating the same dry food. Keep in mind, Purina does not make raccoon chow. The food I put down is for the cats, not for the raccoons. but they're eating it, then the cats eat it. Cats can catch it from a raccoon. Now, is every raccoon going to give a cat panleukemia? No, of course not. But they're one of the primary carriers. Okay, so it means that if, let's say, I hadn't put that food over here, and the cat or the raccoon decided to eat out of that bowl, and then later Ray Ray comes and decides to eat out of that bowl, or Libby comes and decides to eat out of that bowl. If that raccoon is a carrier, it could potentially cause the cat that's eating after it to pick up feline distemper and die. Okay? It's through touching any kind of thing, the feces, the saliva, the blood, and when these raccoons are being physical, well, with these cats, even more so of a risk of attacking and drawing blood that way. But the primary thing you're seeing here is them eating. So any of these raccoons, any of these sites that I'm at, if they are carrying the distemper, they put the cats at risk of catching it as well. So yeah, F the raccoons. I am relocating all these bad boys. I'm not dealing with it. It is so, the 3 reasons I gave you guys is enough that I don't like to deal with them. But now that I know that there is a legitimate, scary health problem that can wipe out, it's like parvo for dogs, is what this Panaleuk is for cats. Wipe them out quick. And it's a horrible death. So we're done. We're done. We're done. Fortunately, I've only had to ban very few people, but when they come on my page and do this whole, oh, raccoons just want to eat too, and they're cute and all that, it means that you're just as ignorant as me about the dangers they pose to cats, the life and death danger that they pose. So I got educated. You guys get educated as well. It's important information to have. And on that upbeat note, I didn't expect really anybody to be here. I'm here a little bit earlier than what they're used to, but I've been putting plenty of food down. So that's it. Oh, there we go. I don't like wasting the food over there, but as you saw, the raccoon's gone now. I'd kept that raccoon at bay. But I don't know why it took me 16 years to learn it. The wife only knew it an hour before she told me. So, you do your research. Most people aren't having to get that kind of information from their veterinarian to say, oh, and by the way, if your cat encounters a raccoon, here's the thing. So, and you guys know that, as I've mentioned before, I don't feel sorry for the raccoons. They are omnivores. They have options. They don't have to be reliant on me to eat Purina cat chow, and they don't have to be aggressive towards my cats. So, anyway, when the cats come, I've got one customer over there right now but the food will be there for them, and hey, there's even some Costco chicken left over. I'm slowly implementing that to give them a taste, to where they go, ooh, what's this? It's like, well, you're going to find out when you get in a trap for it. So, all right, folks, that's all for now.